Do I have to get up? Could you just draw that curtain across and I'll stay here?
I'll see you later.
Oh, let's have a look in the window. And you can have a pint of beer at the same time. So nothing in there really. A few bits, but quite pricey. My mum did have one of these and the candle flame got so high it set fire. Look at this little chap. Okay, so here we are in Wells on the North Norfolk coast. A new outfit change. It's a new day.
Still got the shoes.
Well, I don't want to let go of summer just yet. So yeah, I still have the shoes, and today I even have shorts. Terry's dressed like it's the winter. He's got a coat, trousers, socks, everything on. Anyway, first stop of the day is a brand new Tapping House hospice shop here in Wells. It's the only charity shop here. So let's have a look. Well, it is big. I came straight over here and look, shop display. Oh well, shame. It's cool, isn't it?
Really cool.
In great condition.
Yeah,
it's actually done with.
I love all these bits.
Then woven with bits of plastic in as well. They've obviously made these bits separately, then they attach them. It's cleverly done. Probably a bit more modern. No, probably a bit more modern. But that just caught my eye, but it's not for sale. But there's loads of stuff. Let's have a look. That's a nice frame on that one. It's a bit damaged, I think, the actual. Yeah, that's, I think, marked quite badly.
Again, the silver frame, we find it's interesting that these silver frames with this sort of Hessian-y brown
you
background.
Almost wouldn't put them together.
No, but we often see that.
Wonder what's happened to that. Maybe it's nicotine or something. It's a shame because it would have been a, quite a nice little piece. Let's have a look in here. That looks interesting. It's like the Spanish Armada or something. Paint by numbers, I think, probably. Lots of little local, probably local. We'll never know. Recognise that, anybody? They look like they could be Norfolk, Suffolk kind of images, don't they?
They do.
Nothing on the back of those. That on silk or something, looks like it's definitely fabric. Japanese, Chinese. Something someone's picked up probably as a panel on holiday, isn't it? And just had it framed when they've got home. So an original etching by somebody in Essex. I was thinking it's the Fens. With the dikes and things and the ditches. Quite a nice image, a bit rough really, the actual framing. There's lots of artwork in here today, quite highly priced as well. That one's 20. I mean, it's a nice image, but that does seem quite a lot to me. Sorry, is it reflecting?
Right, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. So is that a photograph? Or is it a photograph painted on top of? Or is it a painting, collage? It's like a mixture, isn't it? Because it looks printed. And it's obviously old. Is it Sheringham or somewhere? Or? We'll never know. That's interesting. It's kind of modern in an abstracty way.
Yeah.
But obviously old. £10. Let's have a look at these little beauties now. Oh, they're weighed. Not a whimsy, but a little kind of, I don't know what you'd use that for. Just a decorative thing. You couldn't use it for anything really. £4.50 each, and there's a little pair. Well, how interesting. This is like the third piece of Park Rose we've seen recently. One yesterday, I think. Bridlington in Yorkshire. So it's very 80s, obviously. Do we like that? Someone said you must think about the 80s because the youngsters love it. And that lovely pastel colours. £4.
Hard to know whether to diversify into that.
I think you need to have quite a bit of it to make it work really. So we'll have to start collecting 80s things we really love. Look at that. Slightly crazed at the spout there, but it's actually, can you guess?
Jersey?
It's Jersey.
I'm even learning it. It takes me a few more times.
Well, that's an unusual shape. I think it's a little bit too damaged. Not damaged as such, but crazed. Oh, that's a shame. That's cracked. Like, I'm kind of drawn to lilacs and purples and pastels today. You can see straight away that is chipped Oh, what a shame, because I think, yeah, I'm sure under the glaze that probably says West German, because the glaze looks recognisable. We bought a couple of little mini ones a bit like this, didn't we? Well, gradually over the last few months. That's a shame that's chipped. Well, that's unusual. I thought that was going to be like a water carafe, but it's just like a vase with like a wooden...
Did you put anything? Probably no liquids in it, just...
No, I don't think it's watertight. It's kind of got a wooden piece there.
So just for putting dried
but
flowers
it's
in,
flexy, but for like Pampers or something. £3. It's kind of it's kind of damaged, which is a shame. Otherwise, that might have been worth it.
There's some on the other side of it poking out as well.
Yeah, well, that's a shame. A nice round flan dish from the 80s, fully boxed. Good to go. In our car boot video with Josh and Heather, we were talking about they love things in boxes too. 70s glassware, things like that. It's something about it. I mean, these boxes from the 80s are a little like a lot of the things from the 80s are just simpler, aren't they? They're not as interesting. They're more functional. So that's rather unusual. That just caught my eye. The glaze and the colours. Oh, there we go. Silvac. Oh, it's chipped. That's a shame. So under here must say, yeah, you can just about see Silvac. Oh, that's a shame.
That is a shame.
It's unusual.
Really nice.
It's kind of coastal colours as well. Okay, so lots of maybes in there. Quite a big store actually, full of all sorts of randomness. 80s stuff, loads of clothes, a little designer collaboration upcycle section. I'm not sure. So interesting. But
lots of broken things.
Lots of broken things. This is a problem we're getting at charity shops lately, is they just put broken things out anyway and charge about £8 for them. So here we are in Holt. We thought we'd try the charity shops here. So let's have a look in Break and see what they've got. Not sure this is going to be quite right for us. Tesco Frosted Forest. Good size, but not vintage at all. All the Christmas stuff is creeping out now. Look at this little chap. £4. Not bad for £4. I wondered if it was Langham Glass, the local kind of glass makers, but I'm not sure. So we're in Holt, but in Sheringham, which is, I don't know, about 10 or 15 minutes on the train from here, is a 1940s weekend. So we might spot the odd 1940s person wandering around. So let us know if you do. But nothing in there. Let's move to the next one. So I've just spotted Salvation Army hiding down this alleyway. So let's take a look. Ooh, let's have a look in the window. And you can have a pint of beer at the same time in the Feathers.
There's no one at the table, so
it's not very busy today, which is funny because it's actually really nice. So this is a 1940s window display, which they've obviously done especially for the... So there's like a vintage railway that runs between Holt and Sheringham, and you can hop on and hop off, I think, and people are getting involved this weekend. We should have dressed up.
It made a real effort. It's nice.
All the old wartime posters and the flags. Little leather briefcase. Cool, let's have a look inside. See if there's anything for us. It's closed. So it should be open on a Saturday, but they just put that on and said closed. So, okay, well that's that. So we'll head back onto the high street. Let's take a look in the East Anglian Children's Hospice. Some quirky little artwork. This is so busy in Holt today. It's great to see a town so busy, and there's another one of hers. It's quite fun.
Donated them to the charity shop, £50. They're very nice, particular thing.
So they're nice heavy pieces. Aylesford, the friars at Aylesford, like little hot pots.
They're lovely.
£7.50 each. That seems pricey to me.
The tray's nice. Might not be vintage, but...
Or maybe guess the price.
£10.
12. Not far off. It's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, perhaps a bit more modern, I don't know. With this banana leaf, would you think?
Yeah, nice. Not £12 nice.
Not £12 nice, no. So they're really cool. Oh, he's got a wobble on. They're cool. £30 a pair. It's a shame they're a little bit much for us, but quite a cool duo. Imagine those just standing on the mantelpiece. Be quite cool, wouldn't they? But, yeah, a little bit too much. Oh, sorry.
Bumping bottoms.
So nothing in there really. A few bits, but quite pricey. Too expensive for us to resell. So we'll give those a miss and we'll keep looking. Okay, so we're just heading over the road. Trying to not get run over to Sue Ryder. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. A Weihnachts pyramid. So you light the candles, which makes these spin, and it's just a lovely little thing for Christmas from Germany. How much is that?
On the side, I can see it.
Oh, nearly
20.
fell over. 20. Let's have a look in. See if I can get in the box. Although my mum did have one of these, and the candle flame got so high it set fire to itself. So you do have to be a bit careful.
Well, it's pretty lovely, isn't it?
So then the idea is when the well, not propellers, what am I? The sails, yeah. When the sails go round, the whole thing spins. You've got the three kings, the shepherd, the angels. So that's quite fun, isn't it, for 20? Maybe not quite right for us, but fun. That's quite cool for $3.50. Natural teak wood from Thailand.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice feel to it. So that's
Maybe
a possible.
That might be your first purchase.
Maybe. And up here is a teak bowl. Well, that's the same company. We'll hold on to those.
Oh, this was quite interesting. What is it?
So that is called the Captain's Mistress.
Just an interesting thing. Nice to look at. She's got a lovely face.
And the gold is fabulous, isn't it? When you see it close up on her body, it just shines like crazy. $4.50. Wonder how many dollies there are. Well, there's several. 4. So look, Maxine and Stuart, we've just bumped into some subscribers, and we've beat them to it. Look, we've beat them to the teak.
Yes, we've got those.
Snooze you lose.
That's cool, isn't it? Paris, the Notre Dame, which was,
really nice.
I think, is almost rebuilt again now after
I think
the
it's
fire.
totally rebuilt, actually.
They did such an amazing job to bring that back to life. I mean, there was such a period look to it. $9.95.
The cars.
I know. And all the art sellers along this Seine, which is how it is, isn't it? You see them all selling their paintings and stuff. Just a nice little piece. How cool is this? This apparently used to be an all vintage Sue Ryder, possibly a bit like the one in Peterborough, because that was Sue Ryder, but now it's half and half. So
Look at these fabulous images.
amazing. Can we recognize any models? And it's lovely because they've got all ages on here, but all with a certain look. Very cool. Loving the knitwear.
Yeah, look at those. His and hers. Yeah, that's so good. Someone spent a lot of time and made a really good job of it.
Do I have to get up? Could you just draw that curtain across and I'll stay here?
I'll see you later. What's going on? I thought you were going to stay in here.
No, I was just getting up from my seat and I saw this is for sale. It was that way up with this sat inside it, but this is $5.50.
Well,
but obviously it's meant like that, really, like a little stool or a little plant stand, probably more to the point. So you could sit your big West German plant pot on a monstera or something on top. So that's not bad, I don't think. It's quite a nice little price.
Well, good job you had a little rest in here.
Let me see, is this for sale? Is anything else for sale in here? I think we'll get that. It's good.
That's great.
Looks in good nick. Oh, there we go. How about that? We've made a few purchases.
And good ones.
Some big ones. So just by chance I spotted this, which is in really good nick and a great price and a couple of teak bits. So that's cheered us up today.
Hey.
Let's see if we can find some more. So here we go. We found another one. The YMCA. Let's have a look in the window. Again, they've gone to a lot of effort for the 40s weekend. Let's have a look inside. So how about this little coffee set? So is that like a milk frother? Coffee pot, teapot, sugar and milk? Cold milk, maybe? £10 for the set in that lovely stainless, and the handles are double. So that must be to stop them getting too hot, maybe. So nothing in that particular charity shop.
Look at you, you look great.
Well, we hope we see more people in costume, but maybe it's more down by the station.
It's all in Holt. It's all at the station. Sharing of weaving.
Talking about,
No, it's
maybe
great.
we'll try and get down to the station.
You need to. You do.
You all look fantastic, and I love the moustache. I've got moustache envy with this.
Moustache.
I forgot my wax and it's getting a bit fluffy now, that's the trouble.
Oh no, yours looks really good. I think you've put mine to shame. Enjoy the day.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
So over here we've got a very kind of famous cafe eatery B&B called Byford's, which does delicious cakes. And here on this side, an antique centre, so we could have a look in, couldn't we?
Why not? Straight in the door and look
It's a
what we
big one.
found.
It's a big one. It's heavy. West German. Yeah, no. Well, there is a ticket. 35.
Well, that seems really reasonable.
It's a nice size, nice
Yeah.
little glaze. Yeah, really nice. Hello. Hi. You never know in places like this. You sometimes find the odd thing, like that German vase downstairs, which is not too badly priced at all. And sometimes you can get better deals than in the charity
White
shops.
Friars vase is beautiful.
£40. Yeah, that's a fab colour, isn't it? It's interesting with that Whitefriars glass, because we find lots of things that's similar, but obviously are not Whitefriars and in the style of it. It's difficult to tell the difference, isn't it? Look at this little chap. What a face. Look at the lips and the eyes. It's like you could pick the things off and eat them, but it's obviously glass. Murano glass, £28. But can you get the texture of that? It looks like it's printed onto fabric, doesn't it? But it's not at all. So an iconic image. A Chinese girl from the 60s. Amazing colours.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
195.
Really nice. So fancy seeing this print of a Brian Lewis painting here. He did all these iconic paintings, and they're normally on the coast with seals and Blakeney and seascapes, but this one is actually of one of our friends' houses in King's Lynn, and
This is
at the
her husband?
door, there's her husband Roger, and Sally is here holding the cap with the cool glasses and the pink leggings, and this is a scene all in King's Lynn, all happened at the time, and unfortunately Sally passed away last year, so it's such a lovely thing to see, but it's
What
brought
a
back
nice
lots
thing
of
to see, but
memories,
it shakes you up a little bit just seeing it, because we said only the other day.
She had the original on her wall.
Yeah, and we said, I wonder if what happened to the original, whether the estate, what they did with it, and whether they realised what it was and treasured it. So Sally was a real character, and I always have a vision of her in 2 bath sheets stitched together in the summer in the heat to keep cool. She was very involved in the Heritage Association in King's Lynn and in local history and arts, and a fabulous lady who sadly passed away maybe last year or the year before.
Yeah.
So fancy seeing that. I recognised it straight
What
away.
a nice thing to see today.
We thought this was Gay Time, which we saw a piece of in Blimey, somewhere, I can't remember. And Andrea Hill said, oh, that's called Gay Time and it's very collectible. But this has got a similar look with all these lovely bright colours. But it's actually Villeroy and Boch in its Acapulco. And obviously
Cool
quite
design, isn't it?
vintage. 1970s, £20 for the mug. So I wonder whether each piece is individually priced. So they obviously are quite desirable.
It's a beautiful piece of this card, isn't it?
So you're able to spot this glassware now. This is by Jim Dyer, so that's interesting information, because I think we bought a purple one that was identical to this, but obviously purple. And there's your little mark. So we picked that up in Wales on a little thrift, which you guys will see very soon. It's lovely, isn't it?
Really nice.
Instead of trying to read the bottoms of them, I need to just read the tag, don't I, in here? Because I'm forgetting we're not in a charity shop. So this is from Denmark, Studio Pottery Vase by Sentos Bornholm, 48. Yeah, it's lovely. Nice shape and everything. So I'm just waiting for you, having a little sit at my little folio desk, and spotted another one of these mirrors with the prints on. So that's called a Bradle mirror. So whether that's the name of the maker. I'm not sure. 48. So we saw a couple yesterday in Thornham on our coastal thrift, and they were much bigger. So they were a good buy, actually. Maybe we'll have to go back.
It's lovely. What a nice place to look around. So
Yeah, really interesting and very friendly.
Nothing to take with us today.
Nothing to take with us today, but we'll try over the road where there's another kind of collectible shop. So let's have a look. Sarah Jane Reloved, which looks wicked. So let's get a look in. Wow, it's absolutely full of the coolest things. And look what I've just spotted over here. It's not exactly the same as our chairs in Spain.
The back's different, but
the back's different, but the shape of the seat and everything with this kind of, there we go. The seat's exactly the same. It's just got a different shape back. So that's 120. Well, that's good because I've got 6 of those. So this is a great place for us to come and have a look round. We just love seeing this curated selection of mid-century.
Picture of Joanna Lumley.
Yeah. As Purdy, would you say? Purdy from the new Avengers, I think.
Lovely with all the shelves in front of the windows. With all the ceramics and glass.
Well, it's so light and bright, and you see all the colour through, like you say. Beautiful pieces of glass. I mean, obviously the obvious, which I'm not really going to talk about because I've talked so much about West German on this road trip. But the glass particularly is beautiful. Lots of lovely cats. A real mixture, some painted up pieces as well. We love a wicker headboard. There's all sorts of cool things. Wow, look at these red ones.
Aren't they nice? This large Italian bar glass.
Wow, that is cool.
Fantastic. Well, she's a great buyer.
She's got a good eye. I think what's nice is when someone obviously loves it and they've picked every single piece and you can just tell the love is there. Wow, look at this amazing little stack of bamboo hexagonal tables. 85 from the 1970s. Wow, she's got some really lovely bits. Really nice. So this one is Nathan, 425.
Absolutely pristine condition.
Yeah, it's like new, isn't it? The other thing with wicker, taking wicker to Spain is a bit like taking ice to Eskimos. It's like, it's craziness. But we've got a plan to take a few bits in Willie, so you never know if there's something we love. So we've had the most amazing little wander around. Sarah Jane Reloved here in Holt, and this is Sarah Jane, the aforementioned, who's too shy to even possibly talk. So we said, well, don't worry about it. You can just wear. So how long have you been here for?
3 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, just over 3 years. So now we're fine.
She's in high demand. Look, this is an order. This is an order. Well, thanks for letting us look around. It's getting a bit more 1940s as the day progresses.
So I'm dragging Tom back. It's totally the opposite end of Holt, but I remembered that I'd seen a little box that I think will work for my art supplies. So I'm going to go back. I didn't even see how much it was, what was inside or anything, or what condition it was in. So let's see if it's still here. It might have sold now. So
that would be a real cruel twist if it had already sold.
No, it's still.
Oh, excellent.
There it is.
Yeah, I did see that.
I just started looking at it. And
it's probably like a tackle box. Oh no, it's a sewing box because it's got.
So that's nice. We're back again. I remember that I was looking at this as someone distracted me.
Well, that's good. It's not been used for fishing.
Even though it's got the sewing. Yeah, but it's perfect. £4. It was worth the walk all the way back down to this end.
Well, I'm glad about that. Do I have to carry that home?
No, I'll carry it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it because
it's exactly what you needed.
Well, it's been in such a mess in Willie. I shove it all into this particular area. I will show you the mess of this little cubby hole that's under the seat, and I throw all the art supplies under there, and that's not really any good. So this is going to neaten it up a treat. So yeah, I'm pleased. And for £4,
it's great, and it's lovely because we thought it might have been a fishing box, but obviously it's got this lovely embossing of the scissors and the needle and thread and things on the top, so that's obviously just a sewing thing, so that's great.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. Anything you want to put in my little box? So we're back at Willie and we're quite excited. We're just gonna have a little drink, a smoothie, just to keep us going, and because we're quite excited, we've booked ourselves in for 2 nights on a actual campsite at Burnham Deepdale. Woo, yes, we've stayed there before in the past. It's really nice, just very relaxed, and so we can't wait to actually just set up our stall and chill out.
I'm just using my little wicker plant stand as a little juice holder.
Well, it's come in handy already.
Yeah.
I'll sort out my little
Look at those legs.
sewing box. Yeah, look at the legs. I wasn't looking at the legs, it's the sewing box.